Hello everybody, this is Iced Blood. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Today we're going to be doing some cleanup work. Hi there, buddy. You are going to unlock some things. That's what we're going to do to kind of get things cleared away for our first dungeon. So first off, have I seen who? Look, just because I spend more nights at the wench than in my own home doesn't mean I'm mates with every sod who comes stumbling through the doors. Wait a minute. Why didn't you say so sooner? The tight-arse bastard drained 20 flagons and promptly passed out, leaving yours truly to foot the bill. You look so angry, I can tell. Said he was heading for Aleport. Where else? The scurvy sop. Nemea willing, he's still stranded at the ferry docks, though the gods know it won't help get McGill back. Yes, you look very, clearly he's perturbed. You can tell by his facial expression. Okay, so this is actually unlocking something very important, and this is, well, kind of not. But anyway. What are you waiting for? That's him, the slasher. Apprehend him, toss him in gaol, throw away the key, or gut him and feed his lifeless body to the sharks for all I care. Just do something. Yes, I am the police. I can do that for you, yes. Whoa. Woe is me. Whatever did I do to deserve this cruel fate? For 6 moons I saved every last gill of my husband's hard-earned wage, foregoing new shoes, a new purse, sometimes even food for our children, all in anticipation of this day. Well, that seems inappropriate. What's so special about today? You ask? Why, this day marks the arrival of a world-renowned aesthetician. Aesthetician. In Limsa, my endless patience and self-control were to be rewarded with a hair-raising transformation that would have every fashion-conscious Leminson oohing and awing in admiration. Instead, I find myself accosted by this lecherous lout. Speaking of which, weren't you going to do something about this? Go ahead, have your way with him. I doubt he has anything to say for himself. Okay, I've got a dungeon to do. I don't know if I should be... Whatever. This is the quest that unlocks the Aesthetician, which will let us change our appearance if we like. Doubt. That was the cue that we got in... There we go. I question the flustered man. Oh, the ignominy of it all. Of course you take her side. For shame. Is there not one sympathetic ear in this entire nation? An artiste of my renown should be welcomed with open arms, and a 21-cannon salute. Instead, I'm branded a criminal, the tools of my trade, nay, the extensions of my very soul, ripped unceremoniously from my person like barnacles from the side of a frigate. This is gonna go well. I will not last long in my weakened state. Now, even as we speak, the world around me grows dim. With my dying breaths I speak unto you 3 names, 3 kind souls who may yet put right what has just gone so frightfully wrong. Forge-master Hananza of Naldik and Vemelis, Guildmaster Beaton of the Gridanian Carpenters Guild, and Severian of the Alchemists Guild in Uldar. If there is an ounce of compassion in you, seek them out, and tell them Jean Delaine sent you. When my soul is restored and my name rightfully cleared, all of Limsa, nay, the entire realm, will sing your praises. For I, Jean Delaine, am none other than Well, that's dramatic. Alright, so this entire quest is patently ridiculous. We'll finish this one later. Well, alright, there's one of them right here. We might as well go see this done. Yeah, so that guy, Jandalane, he's the Aesthetician. Once we finish this quest line, we'll be able to summon him in our in-room and change up our appearance and hair color and all that kind of stuff. Not vital, but kind of cool. I like the option, you know, just in case I decided I wanted to change things around. Here we go. Jandalane sent you? Let me guess. The balmy fool's lost his tools. Pardon me. The appendages of his very soul again, and is thrashing and tossing like the end of days is nigh. Pretty much, yeah, that covers it. The man brings it on himself. If he toned down the theatrics and went about his work like an earnest craftsman, I dare say he'd save himself these misunderstandings. No, I've not a whip of sympathy for the fool. You, however, have my pity indeed for having to play audience to his whinging. A wit of sympathy, sorry. Anyway, this should shut him up for a while. Tell him that if he loses these, I'll craft the next pair into his bloody hands. Okay. So now we have something. I assume it's his shears? That's my guess anyway. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, that's one of the tools that the Aesthetician needs. But there's another thing. The thing about the drunk is actually very important, so we want to see if we can't get that one done. I think... Is that it? Which one's this? That one? Okay, they're both the same one. I think that's the one we're looking for. But we've got two things to finish here. We've got to talk to we got to do the journal. We got to deal with the journal. And then... let's see. Yeah. We got to deal with the journal first, and then eventually we'll go back into the Adventurers Guild here and finish up the main scenario, which will lead us directly to our first dungeon content. So that'll be fun. Let's see here. Where are we gonna go down there? I think there's a staircase right around here. Let's pick this up. Let's do that right now. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We'll do that since he's right here. Okay, I thank you for taking the time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sestasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north of Ale Port and find out who they are and what they're up to. Sestasha Sea Grot, alright. Doesn't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago as the Fishbacks, pet pirates, paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you'd permit me, Mr. Bedarin, I should be happy to elaborate. Bedarin? Badaron? I'm not sure. Oh, you look fancy. Well, well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure my patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? I like that jacket he's got. It's a cool jacket. Can I have that jacket? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you'd requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Aleport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sestasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sestasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Sestasha is located in western Lenosha. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vamelpa. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man? Good luck to you, lad. Alright then. There we go. Now we know where we're going. Sestasha Sea Grot. So we gotta go to the docks. Now we're going to the docks for two reasons now. And these are just some side quests. I don't think we want to bother with those just yet. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing many side quests. In fact, I might just do the rest of the Aesthetician quest off camera. It's not particularly... It's dramatic, sure, but it's not all that difficult. You just go to these places, you talk to the people, you get the stuff back to him, it's unlocked. That's it. Let's see if we can't find our way to the docks now. I'm trying my best to kind of get back into the swing of things. I'm really, and maybe those of you who have been watching for a fair amount of time have realized I'm not really in the swing of things in terms of updating regularly, and my apologies for that. It's a hard thing to get used to putting into my routine, you know, to have this as a regular offering, so to speak, and I'm working on that, and I think that the important part here is to kind of focus on the series that make me the most excited to play, because I think that's the most important part. I'm new here, and I think I was a bit ambitious earlier this year, and the unfortunate truth behind that is the simple fact that maybe I should back off a bit and kind of ease into things before I just jump head first. And so this series is probably going to get some of the most attention. Hopefully you enjoy this one. This is my personal favorite right now. It's one of my longest. In fact, the next episode will actually match the longest series that I have, which is Resident Evil 4. So, I mean, you know, this one's been going on for quite a while. I'm really enjoying the game. I've been playing pretty regularly for the past couple months. And so I think I'm going to be focusing pretty heavily on this one. Do we need to... yeah, I want to sell some stuff here. We'll sell those. And do we want to sell anything else? Is there anything else I don't need? It's not that big a deal. It's not like we're running out of room here. So yeah, this is going to be my major focus, I think. So hopefully that works out for you. I'm just trying to figure out, I'm really kind of testing the waters with this whole, you know, Let's Play thing, and trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to be doing it for the foreseeable future. I'd like to see this turn into something bigger, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do this regularly. It's a subculture that I've really enjoyed for the past few years, and so I hope that you will be patient with me as I continue to learn exactly what this means. Because, I mean, it seems simple, and I guess for the most part it kind of is. It's just, you know, I'm playing a game with friends, you know? You guys are my friends. Because I've always enjoyed that aspect of, you know, playing a game and talking to somebody that's watching the game or playing it with me. It's always been a big deal, but recently I've been somewhat isolated in terms of gaming because I don't know many people who play games very regularly anymore. I mean, you know, my family doesn't really play the same types of games I like. My friends don't really play this genre. Well, that's not necessarily true. The point is, I want to have the social aspect of gaming become a thing again for me, and I feel like this is one of the best avenues that I have. So if anyone watching this, if you're enjoying this, if you like hearing me ramble on for, you know, 20-30 minutes at a time, you know, well then I think I've pretty much done my job then, because all I'm trying to do here is to make things interesting, and hopefully give anyone who's trying out this game or wants to know about it, give them a chance to see what it's about. So anyway, let's see what he says. If you have business with me, be quick about it. My ferry and my next great adventure await. Alright, here we go. This is what we need. My journal. Why, I thought I'd lost it forever. Pardon my rudeness, friend. Perhaps it should have stopped after 19 flagons. yeah, maybe. Just steal a glance at its pages, perchance? No? A shame that. For this book contains, how might I say it, a record of my numerous adventures. Quite the inspiring read, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did. You don't look jovial. You've the air of an adventurer about you, if one still untested, but take heart. Even the most accomplished adventurer, and I speak from personal experience, was once a whelp with more dreams than sense. Thanks? Were there only some way for me to repay you? Ah, but of course, I have a fresh journal right here that might as well have your name on it. Why not keep a record of your own, that one day we might regale each other with stories of our deeds? And with that I shall be off, for adventure, and a flagon or 20 of the realm's finest ale calls me. Fare you well on your journey, and next time you find yourself with the wench, do thank that Ellison fellow for his generosity. Sure. Alright. Yeah. We'll take the potions. We're going into a dungeon. Might as well be safe. We should be fine. It's the earliest dungeon in the game. We shouldn't have any trouble. But anyway, this is the challenge log. The challenge log. Contains a list of adventuring objectives across a wide range of categories. Completing any one of these will earn you rewards. Each unique challenge counts toward the overall completion category, which yields additional rewards. So basically this is like a mini achievement log that changes up each week. So every week it resets itself. And so you've got the things regarding pretty much every aspect of the game. There's certain things that you can do for the challenge log. You'll see the leave quests, the faiths. If you do the crafting and gathering classes, there's those. These ones are later on. Yeah, so that's it's a simple little thing. It helps get some money if you're low on it, which I am at the moment. So that'll be awesome. So you hear about Commodore Rayner's investigation, then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Aleport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosha, head to the north, and you'll come across the Sestasha Sea Grot soon enough. We've a scout stationed by the entrance to the cave with orders to brief you on the situation. Alright, so there we go. We're going to go to Aleport. That's it. Ferry's bound for Aleport. Are you riding with us? I am. Yes, that's fine. I'll make sure to fix the money problem later on. I have some plans. So yeah, challenge log will actually do a lot of good toward that part actually, because you saw, you get 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 for various challenges. So that'll be very, very nice to have. I really don't like having such little money. I don't like being poor. But anyway, here we are in Aleport. And right outside here, we're going to find ourselves the entrance to Sestasha. Now, the thing is, we're not actually going to go into the dungeon just through there. I remember when I was in the beta, this is how you had to do it. You had to wait around in the entrance to the dungeon, wait for a party to gather up, and then you go in from the actual direct entrance. But now that the game has had plenty of time to grow, we have the duty finder. And all we need to do here is talk to the right person and unlock the dungeon on the duty finder. And then we'll use that. Now, let's see. So we need to talk to this yellow jacket here. Hail and well met, Yellow Jacket. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are. Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping around the Isles of Umbra? We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted. Thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality had been seen passing in and out of Sestasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I have yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback-fancying serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who we're dealing with. While you do that, I'll be keeping watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue face tattoos. There we go. So we are going to enter into Sestasha Sea Grot, instance raids, etc., etc. Just saying how dungeons work. It's really simple. So all we need to do is go into the duty finder here, and this is where you can do pretty much everything. But this is the main one. So after a period of relative silence following the calamity, the Serpent Reavers have once again taken to terrorizing the inland hamlets of Lenosha, killing the men, kidnapping the women and children, plundering the storehouses, and burning what little they leave behind. For years it was not known how the pirates were able to raid areas so far from the coast, until a local shepherd sighted a band of painted ruffians entering the Sestasha Sea Grot, carrying large quantities of sacks and crates. Could it be that there's more to this cave than meets the eye? There we go. Nice little description of what we're doing here. So we're going to go in, we do that, just join, and that's all. But we're not going to do that right now, because it's going to take me a while as a damage dealer to get in, and I'm not going to force you to sit through that. So I'm going to say bye to Elion just now, and we're going to let him sit around, and the next video will be dedicated to the Sestasha Sea Grot dungeon. So I will see you then. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and catch you next time.